welcome back to my channel. I'm Guye and you're watching Guye TV. So for the first time, I finally got my camera to get my perfect skin tone. Like, it's been too bright, the background's bright, but then my skin is washed out, and this and that, and finally I have figured out the secret. So shout out to my photographer Sam for helping me out. I am so thankful. And we're here with a chit chat get ready with me. First things first, I just want to say hi, welcome to my channel, and I'm so happy you're here. So today I'm going to be talking about advice on starting a business, any kind of business, why you should never stop showing up even when no one's watching, and honestly I'll just ad lib from then on. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna start by just doing what I do to my face. Everything that I use, every product that I do use, I will have come up on the screen so you can kind of see what it is that I'm using, but I'm not gonna name them. The only thing I'm gonna talk about is the JUVIA'S Place I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation. I got this yesterday at Ulta, so if it'll zoom in or not. Well, here, yeah, so I got it at Ulta yesterday and it was only $14. I also got the concealer. I tried the concealer yesterday. I did not, it wasn't my favorite, so I'm just gonna use what I usually use for my face, but the foundation I think is good for sure. So yeah, let's get into it. So first things first, I just want to say, if you are planning on starting a business, my first word of advice is just do it. I say just do it, but then after that, like, I would say do your research. So if you have an idea and you've been sleeping on it, or you know you want to do it, but you still aren't sure yet, I would say just put your mind to it, say that you're going to do it, and then start on the other things as far as like executing it. So first things first, just do it. That's the first thing I would say. Next, I would say do your research. Do a lot of research. So research everything and anything, whether it's YouTube videos, reading books on your industry, looking at other people who are in that industry, what they do, what you may find is successful, asking questions to anybody who may be in that industry that's available. And depending on the industry that you are wanting to get into, it may be a little harder because it may not be something that everyone else is doing. So I would say do the old school thing, like reach out to somebody on Instagram. And there's definitely ways to do it where you're not like bugging somebody who's worked really hard on their business and thinking you're just gonna get free advice, right? So I would say you could reach out to somebody on Instagram, or you could even just watch what they post on their Instagram, how they interact with their followers. All those things can honestly help you with whatever business that you are wanting to start. Also, like I said, be mindful of people, just reaching out to people and just asking for free advice, because some people have been in that industry that they're in for a while and they've worked their butt off, and for you to just pick their brain is not fair, and most people honestly won't. But there are people that may, if you ask them politely, like, hey, I'm a big fan of your work, I followed you from this year to this year, I love the growth that I've seen. Just kind of like let them know that you really are, you really do pay attention to who they are and you know what they're about, and you're not just somebody who's just trying to get, free advice or free whatever. So there are people who are, will be willing to help you out, listen, talk to you. After doing all the research, then I think having a plan. I'm a person who works backwards, so I will write out my whole plan before I even begin to execute it. As far as like, I'll start with like my business name, the like what I did for I'll tell you, like for Follow the Best, like obviously it started off as something that I did with my friends, and you can see that video. But after people wanted the product, then I'm like, okay, so this is the name of it. This is going to be the name of the website. These are the people that I'm sending PR to. What do I do? This is the price. Shipping. This is the website I'm going to use. This is like, I broke it all the way down to like, everything. So everything I could think of, like shipping, what I was going to ship them in. So I bought those before I even got my inventory, because I knew like that's what I wanted my packaging to be. So I just thought about every aspect of it, marketing. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to need an Instagram. So I created an Instagram just for that. So then I'm not like mixing my two, Instagrams together. Right. And I just thought of anything I could, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need a Facebook page if I'm gonna like promote it also, because I don't want to, I can cross promote, but I don't want to promote everything on my Guye BTV, because that's also a different brand in itself, right? And obviously I can promote my own brand because I promote other people's brands all day anyways, so that was not a problem. But Follow the Best had to have its own identity and its own online presence, and then I had to run both Instagrams, which sucked a little bit, but that's a part of business that like you have to do. There are days where I'm just like, I don't feel like posting, but I have to, you know, you have to keep being visible. And then when you like say do your research, you get your products and you create it and you finally get it in your hands, then you have to know how to market it. But before any of that, let me just say, like, running a business is hard, and I'm not even like doing the big stuff yet. Like, it's literally just me. So like when customers don't receive their packages, or you may have mailed it to the wrong place, like that's all you. Like, you have to figure it out. So like one of my friends had ordered a shirt and I sent it to her and it said it was delivered, but she didn't get it. She looked everywhere, she couldn't find it, right? So she emailed obviously like support, and it came straight to my email, and that's the first time I ever even had an email about that. I'm like, oh my god, like everything I do in this business is me. Like, I don't have another person that runs it for me, and that's fine, but just know like it's a lot of work and it's a lot of dedication. And if you are up for it, and if you love the hustle and you love all of that, then just go for it. So you're basically the CEO, you're basically the worker, you're basically the employee, you're also like customer service, you're also like handling problems and everything. So like, and then you're also the website runner. So you run the website. So you are your own social media manager. So you're a lot of things. When you decide you want to own a business or start a business, like you do everything. So it's like, you never clock out. Once you're clocked in, you never clocked out. And there's a beauty to that. And there's times where you just look at numbers and you're just like, okay, like what do I have to do better? What do I have to do more of? What am I not paying attention to? Sales. And then like, what do you want to create next so you can add that to your inventory? And that's just like being able to know your like target customer and what they like and what they do. So it's a whole lot of things. And depending, like I said, once again, depending on what industry you're going into, it may not be the things that I just named, but it's a lot. So even with like YouTube, it's kind of the same thing. Like, I am my own producer. I am my own talent, because I film, I record, I set up my own lighting, I do things with my camera, and then after I do all of that, and then I edit. So I'm my own editor, I am my own publisher, I'm my own promoter, so I have to promote myself on all my social media platforms, I guess as many times as I need to, and just be able to engage with followers and subscribers and all of that. So like, it's like having 3 full-time jobs, but yet like you're doing every part. So it's interesting, and you just have to be ready for it. Like, you have to be a person that's willing to fall down and get back up again. You're a person who you have to be a person who enjoys challenges when it comes to having a business. You have to also be able to, and then also with like YouTube, you know, emails. So when brands contact me, I my own, like, I respond to my own emails. I don't have anyone that does that for me. So it's just like going back and forth. And then, like, mind you, for a while, like, I had a full-time job. So I was going to work, emailing brands back on my lunch break, and just trying to figure out, and then posting on Instagram also. So, like, I had to have a schedule. I had like an app that kind of helped me with it. I'm still trying to figure that app out to make my life easier, so then I'm not always constantly on social media, and I can leave that app to post for me 3 times a day or however many times a day I'm gonna decide. But yeah, so it's a lot, and if you are ready for that, then you are. And then also, like, you have to remember, when you start, no matter what it is you start, it'll always be a small beginning, a humble beginning, and you may put all this effort into your business and brand, and it may not come out, like, people may not be as excited as you thought it was, or maybe people just haven't heard of you yet. You haven't really made your mark online, so people don't really know what to do with you, who you are. But one thing I will say is, if you want to own any kind of business, online presence is important. If you have a Facebook, or you have an Instagram, or you have a Twitter, or you have a good following, use that to your ability. Interact with your audience. Let them know. Speak to them. Whenever somebody writes you, write them back. Comment back. Like their pictures. I mean, just let them know that, like, you are there for them, and let them know that, like, they can always talk to you, you know. I think that's very important, to be able to connect with them and be genuine also. Like my subscribers, like, I actually interact with them, and I don't even like to call them subscribers, but that's just what they're called on YouTube. But, like, I've hung out with them, I've become friends with, I have a lot of them on social media. Like, I really am really close to those who support me, and I'm so thankful. And I'm, like, we talk, they give me advice, I give them advice. Like, it's a beautiful community. So when you build that and you strengthen it and you grow it, it makes it that much easier for you to create something and it become more successful, because you already have an audience, you have a group of people that already care for you and trust you. So it's so much easier to, you know, ask somebody, or even when you promote, like, they will help you promote for your business without even having to ask. So I say be genuine, grow your following, and then when you feel like you're ready, actually there's no time to feel like you're ready. When you feel like you're ready to go ahead and do it, just do it. So don't ask too much. Don't ask for advice from people that you would never want to be like, because they will shut that down for you. You will feel like you have the greatest idea ever, and the moment you speak to someone who does not have the same vision as you, because obviously God does not give us all the same vision, and we may look at other people like crazy, like, what are you doing? This makes no sense. Why would you do that? But that's okay. So I would not take advice from anybody you wouldn't want to be like, but just make sure that whoever you are taking advice from is obviously giving you good and sound advice, so you're not misled or anything. But just trust your gut. I would say that, like, that much. Trust your gut. At the end of the day, like, know that, like, you had this vision for a reason. You had this business plan for a reason. God didn't just, like, drop it out of thin air and you're like, oh, that's a great idea, God. No, there's a reason for it, and you have to follow and trust that that is just what He will do. So that's my little spiel. And then I also just wanted to talk about showing up even when you feel like no one's looking. So if you haven't known this, I'm pretty sure most people have heard this before, but, like, I've been on YouTube for almost 5 years, and there are times where like I just felt like giving up, and there was a time this year where I almost honestly just quit completely. I took like 3-4 months off, and I almost quit like completely. Like, no, I'm not gonna go back. Like, I don't feel like I have a purpose. I don't feel like there's a reason for me to even be back on this platform, because I felt like I had nothing to give, you know. And so I was ready to quit and just call it good, because I just didn't feel like I had anything to offer. I feel like I was just very unmotivated, and I was just ready to be done, and I quit showing up basically. But I just had like a moment while I was working at my 9-to-5, and I'm like, I know there's more to this, and I have to just keep going, because I've seen the growth and the transformation of me not quitting. You know, every year I've gotten better. Every year I've learned something new. Every year YouTube has taught me something. And I just can't quit. So I didn't stop showing up. I came back, showed up again, and it's been the best thing I like ever did, because now that I came back, I was able to get a sponsorship with a really awesome like company I really like. And then I also got another paid sponsorship by this other brand that I also like. So if I had given up when I was ready to just throw in the towel, I wouldn't have been able to see like the labor of my harvest, the harvest of my labor, the harvest of my labor, right? Yeah. I wouldn't have been able to see that, because I just was like, you know what, like, I'm just gonna give up. I'm not even worth it. Like, if I was supposed to do something, I would have. And here I am, you know, just like self-doubt and talking myself out of a lot of things. And so never stop showing up, because you never know, the day you show up could be the day something awesome happens for you. So things are happening slowly, but I know it's only gonna go up from here. I know that like being an influencer is honestly something I really enjoy, and it's not just to say that I am, but I know that I do have influence, and I think that's very important to know and very important to acknowledge, because even with a small following, like, I still feel like I can connect and I have something to offer to people out there. So I think that's super amazing. I don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna do basic again. I keep doing the same look honestly all week, but I like it, so why not? So yeah, I enjoy this. I enjoy being able to, and that's like a part of entrepreneurship. Like, I enjoy making money from home. I enjoy being able to like have my own brand and have that be a source of income. Although like those are like side hustles, like, don't get me wrong, like, I have not made it to the point where I can just like say screw working a 9-to-5. Like, stay at a 9-to-5, save up, calculate your expenses, obviously pay your bills, take care of that, and then invest your money into your businesses that you want to do. And that's exactly what I did. So that's just a bit of advice that I would give to anyone out there who is wanting to start a business, or who is curious about starting a business. Like, don't quit your 9-to-5 right away. Go to work, save up, have a plan, and then go from there. Like, you can always improve, you know? So I hope that this helps somebody, because I feel like these topics have been on my mind. I just didn't know how to put them together, and then finally I just wrote them down, which made it a lot easier for me. So yeah, that's just kind of it. Life of a entrepreneur, a boss babe, you could say. But that's just kind of my tips and tricks, honestly, because we're all just trying to figure it out. Honestly, I've sought mentorship. I have made sure that I ask questions. Even just like being friends with the other influencers has helped, because we could help each other out on the parts of the business that we may not understand. I feel like I have so much more to learn on the business side of YouTube and social media, but I'm learning, and that's all that matters. So yeah, it's great. So I hope I don't ever stop learning. I hope that I continue to progress and just become better. And this foundation looks so flawless on me. Oh my gosh. I know you guys can see it too. Wow. Wow, honey. Okay. Hey. This is so exciting. This is the fastest chit chat get ready with me I've done, where I just continuously talked, which is so good because I had a lot to say. And I don't know where to go next with my face. I'm gonna spray my face first before I do my highlight, but yeah, so that's just kind of it. I don't think I'm gonna, should I do lashes? I feel like they put my look together, but I don't know if I feel like it's necessary right now. Let's see, I got some mascara, Milk Makeup Kush mascara. What does this look like? Okay, so it's like a, what is in my eye where I feel like there's something? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do lashes. I'm just gonna use mascara and an eyeliner and call it good, because I don't know, just because. But yeah, so that's just kind of my spiel, you guys. I feel like this chit chat get ready with me went better than the last 3 that I recorded. The last one I recorded, the lighting was so off and it bothered the crap out of me, so I'm like, you know what, we're gonna just scrap it and do it over. Although it was like good stuff, I don't like putting out bad content. So if I'm not satisfied with it, I do my best not to put it out because why would you do that? I'm just gonna, is this blue? It's black. Let's see. I like liquid eyeliners better, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna use a liquid eyeliner wherever I put mine. So this foundation is bomb, you guys, and it's only $14 at, I got it at Ulta. So yep, and I'm in the color Chad, so it's like 3rd from the darkest. I think the darkest is Sudan, so yeah. I wonder if this one, what is this one like? I'm just trying out all kinds of mascaras. Okay, I like this one. This is the Clinique High Impact Mascara. So yes, okay, so now I'm gonna spray my face. Where is my next spray? And while I wait for this all to dry, I also wanted to say I am doing a giveaway on my on my clothing brand Instagram. So basically we're doing a giveaway. It's a giveaway for someone to win a free shirt. So you guys get to win one of my For the Best shirts. The rules to applying to the giveaway is making sure that obviously you're subscribed to me on YouTube, you follow our Instagram page, For the Best Official, and I will have all that information down below. And then you also comment on the giveaway post and you tag 3 friends. So I will be looking out for that, and then also sharing the giveaway post. Oh gosh, I have eyeliner on my face, but yeah, also sharing that giveaway post. So that will be going for a week, and I will choose somebody to win next week. So if you want to win a free Full the Best shirt, and this is open to the US and Canada. Can't be shipping out. I mean, like, I could ship out to Australia, but I don't really know how to do that. I know through my website it can do that, but I don't know how to, so I'm not gonna risk that. So yeah, it's only open to US and Canada. Let's see. I don't know what to do with my lips yet, but this makeup look is bomb, and I look so nice and crisp. And mind you, I wore a whole white shirt and I didn't get any makeup on it, which I'm so proud of because that is not always the case, and I am thankful. Thank you, Jesus. I do kind of have this like NARS lip that I might try. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, it's kind of creamy. Ooh. And then I'm gonna dab it in with my lingerie with NYX. It's a cute mix. So, do I like it? It's okay. But that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed my advice for business, if you guys want more videos like that, I can definitely do so. Share, and make sure you guys subscribe. I am trying to hit 3K before the end of this year, 3K plus, so let's make that happen. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.